Good evening, I'm Alexandra with the Daily Grind. Welcome back to my channel. Tonight I will update you on the Golden State Killer case and a new case pending in Sacramento that is eerily similar to it. I will also let you know what Paul Holes, the hunky Golden State Killer investigator, is up to these days. District attorneys from 6 California counties announced that the trial of the Golden State Killer East Area Rapist suspect Joseph James DeAngelo will in fact be held in Sacramento.
In Sacramento Superior Court, my office filed an amended felony complaint alleging all crimes for all counties in one felony complaint. 26 counts, 13 murders, 10 of which carry special circumstances. 13 charges of what we call kidnap for robbery, which at the time in the 70s was what we call a life term, thus allowing us the opportunity to file those charges. 9 of those 13 counts arise out of incidents, kidnap rapes in Sacramento County that occurred between 1976 and 1977.
Sacramento District Attorney Anne Marie Schubert stated that the new charges provide prosecutors a way to seek justice in some of those East Area rapist cases where the statute of limitations has expired. Schubert stated that she's always said that these are sexually motivated crimes and that, quote, the fact that we cannot charge some because of the statute of limitations does not mean that we will not seek to introduce that evidence at trial. In my opinion, the DA's office will likely attempt to get this information in via exceptions to the character evidence rule. But if any of you are interested in learning more about it, please send me a message and I'd be happy to do a detailed video on the same subject. And in other news, the hunky detective who played a pivotal role in DeAngelo's arrest and had ladies swooning across the nation has just gained TV celebrity status. Paul Holes, the former Contra Costa investigator, has just signed on with Oxygen to host a true crime series. First promises of a telebook, then a television debut. What else does this man have in store for us? Hashtag hot for Holes. And on a more serious note, a mere 5 months after the arrest of DeAngelo, authorities in Sacramento announced the arrest of another serial rapist, and his name is Roy Waller. He has been dubbed the NorCal Rapist.
Well, Liz, 2 Bay Area victims came to Sacramento. They wanted to look this alleged NorCal rapist face to face, in the eyes, and they did just that today as he faced a judge.
He looked squarely at us in the eyes when he walked out. First time I've seen his face, ever.
It's a day we've all waited for a really long time.
Today, 58-year-old Roy Waller, the suspected NorCal rapist, appeared in a Sacramento courtroom. 2 of his alleged victims sitting just feet away to see the man they say raped and terrorized them.
But when he turned around and he looked squarely at us, straight in our eyes, I glared right back.
I was the only ones who saw his face for a really long time, and that's another reason why I wanted to come. I had seen his face when I was in fear. This time I get to see his face when he's in fear.
I don't want to stand up here and tell the world I'm a rape victim. I don't want to be recognized walking around town and have people giving me looks. But then I told myself this is something I have to do because this guy is a serial rapist.
Back in 2006, a Sacramento rape victim sacrificed her privacy in the hopes it would help authorities catch the so-called NorCal rapist. The young woman and her roommate were sexually assaulted in their home. DNA had linked the rapist to several assaults dating back to 1991.
The suspect in this case was a real-life boogeyman who crept into his victims' homes under the cover of darkness and attacked them when they were most vulnerable.
The NorCal Rapist terrorized Northern California over a 15-year period beginning in 1991, and it is believed that he has committed at least 10 rapes in 6 different counties. In my opinion, the most notable and terrifying of which was when he posed as a trick-or-treater in 1996, forcing himself into the home of a woman where he raped and violated her on every level. Roy Waller, the suspected rapist, age 58, was arrested on Thursday, September 20th, 2018. Waller has been employed at UC Berkeley as a safety specialist, ironically. He's been employed there for the past 25 years and lives in Benicia, California, just outside of San Francisco, with his wife. Police discovered Waller's identity using the same genetic genealogy website they used to apprehend the alleged Golden State Killer, Joseph DeAngelo. In fact, it has been said that the investigation to apprehend Waller was a carbon copy of the one that led authorities to arrest DeAngelo. Like DeAngelo, police officials retrieved a DNA sample from Waller's trash bin after a distant relative of his entered their DNA into a website. In quick succession, police were able to determine Waller's identity and apprehend him. Per the law, any trash left on the side of the road, such as your trash bin, is deemed public property. So in conjunction with the readily accessible DNA and genealogical websites, police now have a wealth of information at their fingertips. Because suspects or alleged criminals have no control over their distant relatives and their genealogical testing, I presume DeAngelo and Waller are the first of many more solved cold cases to come. And that's it for tonight, folks. Stay tuned for updates on these cases, and don't forget to visit my website, www.dailygrindredefined.com, to read in-depth blog posts or to contact me with your questions or opinions on these stories. Thank you so much for tuning in.